Welcome back to the Dr. Jeffrey Tauth Heart Talk Show. And today's show is called Dr. Jeffrey Tauth, Your Heart Rate Predicts Lifespan, and trust me, it's juicier than your cousin's peach cobbler. Did you know that your resting heart rate could predict how long you'll live? Most people ignore this simple number, but it's one of the most powerful indicators of your cardiovascular health and longevity. I'm talking about a number that's more telling than your credit score and easier to check than your bank balance. Now, let me break this down for you because this stuff is absolutely fascinating. Your normal resting heart rate should be somewhere between 60 and 100 beats per minute. Think of your heart like a luxury car engine. The smoother it runs at idle, the better shape it's in. Athletes often cruise around with rates as low as 40 to 50 beats per minute because their hearts are like finely tuned race cars. One beat from an athlete's heart pumps more blood than two beats from an out-of-shape heart. It's like comparing a Ferrari engine to your uncle's rusty pickup truck. But here's where it gets scary. If your resting heart rate is consistently hanging out above 80 beats per minute, we need to have a serious conversation. Maybe I should see you in the clinic. We need to talk. Your heart rate reflects exactly how hard your ticker has to work just to keep you alive during your Netflix binges. Now, the science behind this connection between heart rate and longevity is absolutely mind-blowing. According to my research on understanding the link between your resting heart rate and longevity, a lower resting rate indicates you've got a stronger heart muscle working for you. Studies show that people with resting heart rates below 60 have a 20% lower risk of early death. Yep, entirely true. I can't make this stuff up. Think about it this way. If your heart is beating 90 times per minute versus 60 times per minute, that's an extra 30 beats every single minute. Over a day, that's 43,200 extra heartbeats. Your heart is basically doing overtime shifts without getting paid. Higher rates force your heart to work like it's running a marathon while you're sitting on the couch, and eventually it's going to wear out faster than a pair of cheap sneakers. Here's the kicker: each 10 beat per minute increase above 60 raises your cardiovascular disease risk by 15%. It's like compound interest, but in the worst possible way. So what's jacking up your heart rate? Regular cardio exercise is like personal training for your heart muscle. It makes your heart so efficient that it can pump the same amount of blood with fewer beats. It's like upgrading from dial-up internet to fiber optic. Same job, way more efficient. On the flip side, chronic stress, poor sleep, and too much caffeine are like putting your heart on energy drinks 24/7. Age naturally bumps up your heart rate by about 1 beat per minute every decade after 30. And here's some good news. Losing weight can drop your resting heart rate by 5 to 10 beats per minute. It's like taking the weight of a bowling ball off your heart's shoulders. Let me tell you about Sarah, a 45-year-old office worker who came to see me with a resting heart rate of 95 beats per minute. I told her, "Sarah, your heart is working harder than a single mom with 3 jobs." After just 6 months of daily 30-minute walks and some stress management techniques, her resting heart rate dropped to 72 beats per minute. She lost 15 pounds and started sleeping better than she had in years. Her energy levels went through the roof. It was like watching someone go from a rusty old Buick to a brand new hybrid. Here's what I want you to do right now. Well, not right now because you're listening to me, but first thing tomorrow morning before you even think about getting out of bed. Check your resting heart rate. You can use your phone, a fitness tracker, or just put 2 fingers on your wrist and count for 15 seconds, then multiply by 4. If that number is above 80 beats per minute, I want you to start with just 20 minutes of daily walking this week. Not jogging, not running, just walking like you're late for an appointment but don't want to break a sweat. Your resting heart rate is like a report card for your cardiovascular system, and unlike your high school grades, you can actually improve this one. The beautiful thing is that your heart responds to positive changes faster than a teenager responds to a pizza delivery. Start treating your heart better and it'll start beating more efficiently within weeks. This has been the Dr. Jeffrey Tauth Heart Talk Show. Until next time, stay healthy, and remember, if you're looking for answers, check out drjeffreytauth.us.com. Later, y'all.